What is up, guys? It's Danny aka Crowley. This is Crowley Plays Pokemon A Beginner's Guide to Leaf Green, Episode 9. In the last episode, we completely trashed Lieutenant Surge, and we are about to make our way through Vermilion, or not Vermilion City. We're about to make our way through the first dungeon of the game. We just got away from Vermilion City. I didn't do any training in the last episode, but I do need to teach Flash to this here Voltorb. So I'm gonna prop that open, slap Flash on this dude. As you can see, my Celium can learn it, but I don't feel like giving her a move that's complete and utter crap. So we're gonna slap that on a Voltorb, and the reason I want to do this is because I want to show you guys the proper way to get through here. So I don't think we have any repels, which is something I'll need. So we're gonna run all the way back to Cerululu City and get ourselves some repels, but I think I actually forgot my cut slave. Oh boy, this is going to be exhausting. So, I think I can just go through it without repels. That should be fine. It'll make for some interesting commentary, I guess. I don't know. But we're just going to run all the way back here, and we are about to enter the first dungeon of the game. So I go through here, and this is Rock Tunnel. As you can see, it's pitch black in here, so what we're going to want to do is just go to your Flash Pokemon, hit Flash like that. And the room will be illuminated for you, and you can see everything. In this cave, we have Geodude, Onyx, Mankey, and Machop. I started there for a bit. Machop is pure fighting type. It evolves into Machoke at level 28, and then evolves into Machamp in a trade. So if you're using an emulator to follow along, then you won't be able to get Machamp in this game. Sorry, but that's kind of the unfortunate truth of playing an emulator. So this homie right here has himself a Cubone. I accidentally hit Dig. I wanted to hit Brick Break, but that's okay. He's gonna Bone Club me, which is rude. I wanted to hit him with a Slash, just for the lulz. And this guy has a Slowpoke, so we're gonna go into my Celium. Just to bolt see this dude real quick, you know? Give him the old blap blap. And freaking Slowpoke is always so bulky. If I hadn't gotten that crit, I probably would have, you know, not killed him, even with the 5 hits. And honestly, Pokemon are so annoying in this cave. Oh, I forgot that Zubat is in here. Not really that important, but he's here. So is that. And so this cave is huge. It's definitely one of the bigger dungeons in this game, and definitely the most confusing dungeon. So don't get lost. Honestly, my advice to you is just follow the trainers, because wherever there are trainers, there are ways out. So we're gonna switch into my Celium again to tackle the Slowpoke, which I really hate that we have to deal with this right off the bat, because Slowpoke is such an obnoxious Pokemon to deal with. And we have to deal with 2 of them right in a row. As you can see, that doesn't kill it. He's going to go for the confusion. Doesn't do a whole lot, and I'm going to leech life to get some of my HP back. That stuff is not free. And actually, I'm going to switch out into... no. Oh, I should mention this. If you want to escape this cave and you don't have an escape rope, you can use Dig in the same way you'd be able to use an escape rope. So me accidentally clicking Dig there was kind of a good thing. And we should have started with Katrina here, because that is a grass type. For sure. And I had a sickening feeling that I was going to poison powder me. That's just kind of what happens all the time. So we're going to give it the old 1-2 with this Aerial Ace, which I am digging the new move, by the way. It's pretty rad. But having a poisoned Pidgeotto is not rad at all. But we can heal this with a quick potion antidote combo. because it did only lose 20 HP. So when I poison our antidote on that, potion on that, and there we go. Everything's solved. There's an item over here. I don't remember what it is. There's our Mankey. Mankey evolves level 28 into Primeape, which is a pretty dang cool Pokemon, if I do say so myself. So I forgot what I was gonna say. That's unfortunate. What was I gonna say? Oh, we picked up a revive back there, which is pretty rad. Revives, basically when your Pokemon has fainted, it'll bring it back with half its HP. And that's a pretty rad item to have when you're doing a run through like this. And so I would hold on to those if I were you. I would use them when the situation absolutely requires it. Don't squander your revives. There's also an item in the game that's even rarer called a Match Revive, which brings your Pokemon back from fainting with its full HP. So, if you find those, hold on to those even closer. They will come in handy more later in the game when it's progressively harder. And they'll definitely come in handy for when you fight the Elite Four eventually. So, yeah. That is a bridge that we would cross when we get to it. Honestly, I was really tempted to pick up a Mankey in this game, but there are better things that I want on my team right now, just so I can make it as convenient as possible to beat this game. Because this is a how-to guide, and I want to show you guys the best way to do it, not necessarily my favorite way to do it. Even though my team kind of reflects my taste in Pokemon. I do think they're a pretty efficient group, even if they aren't, the most hard-hitting. I could have gone with Bellsprout with my grass type, and I probably should have. But that's okay, because we beat her regardless. So this homie has a Machop, and I was honestly expecting him to have a Geodude, but he didn't. That's okay though, because Shocker took that out without taking, or Shell Shocker took that out without taking any damage. So not too bad. Now I'm gonna go up here. Like I said, the most important thing to remember is just to follow the trainers. Probably one of the key things by far. As long as there are trainers in your way, you're probably going in the right direction. I guarantee it. And there is something I want to pick up in here before I leave it. It is a move tutor, which is one of the first move tutors in the game, I believe. And it'll be pretty darn choice for our boy, Magnitude. So I look forward to that pretty immensely. And I want, Shell Shocker to gain levels in this cave, because the next gym is actually grass type, and he's not going to be too great at that. So we have a buttload of hikers, which is good, because I do want to give him experience. I want him to be stronger than Katrina, and that goes for Magnitude too, because they're both 2 times weak to grass. And honestly, Katrina doesn't really need the experience anyway. She'll be able to handle those grass types on her own at the level she's at right now. And this homie's trying to freaking rock throw my dang Sand Slash, and that's just not happening right now. I'm gonna switch into Mycelium, because Mycelium's also pretty useless in this gym. There's a lot of poison types, and poison resists Bug, so it's like Leech Life will do nothing, Bolt Seed will do less nothing, or more nothing rather. Just a whole lot of nothing. So this homie right here wants to battle us too. But there's an item down there, and I want to get it. So we're going to pick up this item. It's an escape rope, which we don't really need, because we have an infinite escape rope right here. I'm just going to switch. I don't want to switch into Mycelium, but I'm going to switch into Magnitude. Honestly, Magnitude, just honestly one of my favorites right now. I'm definitely psyched about using him a lot, because Sand Slash is pretty darn cool. I honestly didn't intend on keeping him for as long as I have already, and I definitely now intend on... He said Grappler, right? Okay, cool. I definitely intend on keeping him for the rest of the run, because I really like Sandslash. Even though he doesn't get Earthquake until a long time. Plus, look at his sprite. He's so cool. I love Sandslash. I really do. So we're just gonna keep on tracking with this dude in front. Honestly. So I'm down at the point where I want to be. I'm pretty sure. This guy should be in here somewhere. I'm gonna go ahead and break this Jigglypuff. That thing's dead. What's next? A Pidgey? I'll actually switch for that. Oh, what do I want to switch into? Nothing. You know what? I don't switch into anything. Screw it. I'm used to having a rock type because I just got done doing Liquid Crystal. So it's like I want to switch into Graveler, but I know I don't have it in this game. So that's weird. But I mean, we can take care of flying types anyway. We have a pretty solid advantage against them. They can't really do a whole lot of damage to me, except for my Mycelium. So here's a guy you want to talk to. He's a move tutor. And he's going to go ahead. I'm going to talk to him right now. And he's going to teach you Rock Slide. Which, the only Pokemon I can teach it to is Magnitude, as you can see. And this will also help us hit flying types. So I'm going to do Red Poison Sting. That's easily his weakest move. I'm going to teach him Rock Slide. So we have that out of the way, which is awesome. Magnitude has Rock Slide, and he's easily our best Pokemon right now. Like, I'm in love with you guys. I enjoy the rest of our team, but Magnitude definitely could carry it if he really wanted to. That's just how good Sandslash can be. I mean, it's not like the fault of any of our other Pokemon, it's just that Magnitude has a really diverse moveset. And he has a really high attack stat, so he can carry his moveset really well. And he's all around really good in this game. So, picking him up was actually a pretty swell idea on my part. I was initially going to go with Dugtrio, which is a less diverse version of Sandslash. It's also more fragile. Doesn't take hits as well. So, Sandslash is the superior ground type, even though it's not as fast. Kind of weird, but at the same time, it's like, if you have two really fast Pokemon and one of them can't take hits, I mean, you're going to go with the one that's slightly slower. Because even if it's slightly slower, it's still faster than pretty much everything else in the game. And yeah, Pokemon science. So this guy has a Slowpoke again. I'm gonna go ahead and Leech Life his booty. Get my health back. He's gonna tackle again. But I'm gonna Leech Life again. And this should kill him, and I'm gonna have all my health back. Which is probably one of the coolest things about Mycelium, is that he is really swell at getting his health back when he needs it. Plus these things are level 20 now, so they might be... Oh, and that crit was pretty choice, except for he still lived it, because we only got 2. But I'm still gonna steal his health. And honestly, Mycelium's a really self-sufficient fella we have on our team. And this guy is just rocking Slowpoke after Slowpoke. I don't know what the deal is. We'll see if we can get more than 2 hits. Oh, we got 2 crits, even better. Definitely didn't suspect that. You go, Mycelium. Proud of you, dude. And I'm not gonna go back over there. There's not really anything over there to get. Or at least anything that's like especially useful. You can go over there if you want to. Oh, there's an item there. I'll go get that real quick. So we're actually at the end of the cave, which took a lot less than I thought. This cave isn't... I don't know, I guess I'm used to traversing it, so it's easier for me. But I know for a lot of people, and even when I was like younger, it still took me like an hour and a half to get through it. And then there's one time I did a no sleep Nuzlocke, and it took me 5 hours. We don't talk about that. But anyway, it typically takes me like, it took me like 15 minutes to get through this cave. I mean, we're pretty much at the end of it right now. I'm going to switch into Trina because there is a buttload of grass types in this hizzle, and I don't feel like dealing with grass types with anybody else. Like, honestly, if I didn't have Katrina on my team, grass types would be a nightmare for me, and honestly, Erica's gym would be a huge nightmare. If you have Charmander, however, you pretty much have your win for that gym, honestly. I have a lot of fond memories of storming through Erica's gym with a Charizard and a Pidgeot. And I hope you guys can have the same memories, because it's a very empowering feeling to just mow through a group of Pokemon that fast. Definitely made me happy as a kid. And it still does it as an adult. I still find myself, like, really enjoying when I go into a gym and just absolutely decimate it. There's really no better feeling than that. And, well, I mean, there's better feelings than that. But, I mean, in this game, anyway, there's not a feeling that's better than that. You do know what I'm saying. So we're going to take care of this trainer right here. Buttload of Rattatas on this team, man. But honestly, I can probably use Slash and do away with it. I don't know why I was using Brick Break to begin with. And Magnitude is level 30, which is pretty dang solid. There's an item up here. We're going to take that. I can't believe we're almost out of here. I mean, it's good. I mean, I'm glad to knock it out in one episode. But if I could just get away from these wild Pokemon. Pearls are kind of the same as, like, nuggets and stuff. And, like, star pieces. You can just sell it for a high price at shops. So if you want to make money, sell your dang pearls. Get rid of that stuff. You don't really need it. So many normal types. And so few brick breaks that I have. It's really, really kind of depressing if you think about it. And I think Parasect learns Slash pretty darn soon. So I am looking forward to that. You guys probably hear a Dean in the background. I left Facebook open, and I really shouldn't have. He's gonna roll me out into Mycelium, who is literally like the worst person to take care of this. But it's okay, because we have Bullet Seed. And Bullet Seed doesn't really do a whole lot, but it does enough to take care of that Pidgey. And oh, yeah, we're out of here, guys. That's the exit. So, we have 2 minutes left. I guess I'll head into the Lavender Town. Oh, but I'll fight this guy, I guess. Or this girl, rather. Honestly, Magnitude is trying to destroy this entire team. Like, let's be real, Magnitude's kind of the strongest Pokemon on my team right now. He can definitely tear up a team if he really wants to. Because he has coverage for days. I mean, he doesn't have grass types covered, but, you know, he's trying his hardest. So, we're gonna get a Nana Berry here. Sneak past this nerd. Get healed up, and we're in Lavender Town. And before I wrap up, we're actually gonna do one thing. Shell Shocker's name was really weird, so I'm just gonna call him Shell Shock. And the will be implied. That was a mouthful. So we're gonna change the name of Shell Shocker in the name Raiders house, which is right here. This is the only guy in the game who can help you rename your Pokemon. And I kind of wanted to do this from the moment I settled on his name, because it just looked really weird and wrong, and I didn't want to start over the game and, like, rename it. Just for that, so Shell Shocker will become Shell Shock, but he is still a Shell Shocker to us. Don't you ever forget it. And I think, okay, in the next episode, we're going to explore this Pokemon Tower right here. I might train up a bit, for these trainers up here. I'll just let you know, this dude has a Cubone and a Slowpoke, the Hydra dude has a Graveler and an Onix. You've just been filled in. So, next episode, we'll go on to Route 8 over here. We'll explore the Lavender Tower, and we will, demolish the trainers in Route 10. We'll do a whole lot of stuff. So, without further ado, this is the end of episode 9. Danny, aka Crowley, signing off. I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.